White Court, it was a fun place to be. I mean, it's up in about an hour and a half north of Edmonton, the biggest, like one of the bigger cities up there. But it's in kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of like a truck stop town. A lot of oil. Everybody that lives there is usually involved with oil. The people are great. You get treated really well. Owner's awesome. Coach is awesome. But I mean, there's not a lot to do, so you get stuck kind of just being inside. It's freezing out. It's like -40 for like 3 months, so that sucks. But everything else was really fun. I mean, the trips are short, which is nice. You got a couple long ones, but other than that, it's really nice. You play 3 games a week, and the competition is great. But you know, the Canadian kids are really nice, and it's different than playing in the United States. So I liked being able to start in the North American League and then be able to move up there. It's a lot of fun. I like to be able to finish up there. So yeah. So I mean, the schedule was different. And the NHL, you played 2 games Friday, Saturday, and then practice all week, and repeat that for the rest of the season. And then in the AJ, you get to play 3 games a week usually. So your season goes by super fast, and it's just a little bit more up tempo. Your days off are in different times, so your practice schedule is a little bit easier and stuff like that. So that was really nice. That's a big difference, and the travel was huge. Like some of our trips, we wouldn't have to stay in hotels at all. We just get to go down, play a game, and come right back. It was only like an hour and a half, 2-hour trip. So that was really nice, getting to sleep in your own bed a lot more often and be home. And so those were the 2 main differences. But I think the size of the players, it's a little bit smaller up there, a little bit more skill. I think that the speed a little bit different too. But overall, I think it was a better fit for me in the AJ than it was in the North American League, just based off my size and how I like to play. So Corpus was awesome. I mean, it was fun. It was different. You never picture to be playing hockey on a beach, but they definitely have it there, and it's fun. The travel was not fun, but when I decided that I was going to move back up north, I thought I didn't really know what to expect, because I mean, I just came from playing on a beach, so anything other than that was going to be more normal to me. But I had never really been in that cold of weather. I got up there and they asked me if I had a block heater for my car, and I had no idea what they were talking. They said I had to plug my car in at night, and I had no idea what they were talking about. So that was the biggest difference for me. It was just the weather, for sure. You get used to it. It's different. I mean, it's different than like the cold. I think it's colder in Boston than it is. It feels colder here than it does up there when it's like -40. Like I think just because it bites your skin up there, but it doesn't. Once you get inside, you're fine. I've known Daniel Knackbauer since I was probably 10 years old or even younger. So when I saw that he was here, and living in a small city in a small town like White Court for 2 years, I was really ready to get back to a big city. I'm from a big city, so I was really ready to get back to one. And so that persuaded me a lot, just looking to big Division III schools that were located in a big city. I had some other offers, but all of them were in small towns and small little colleges, and I wanted to go to a school with a bunch of students and feel like I was at a college, not at a high school. So it just persuaded me a lot, and I'd never really been to the East Coast, and having Danny here helped a lot. I was going to know somebody and be able to live with somebody right away that I knew. So that was awesome. But other than that, I mean, Corey and Coach Peter, they were just unreal with me when through the whole process, and it took a while because it was a very long process on where I wanted to go, making sure I'd get in, and the financial side of everything, and just because it's such a big move from the West Coast to the East Coast. So, but when it came down to it, it was the best decision I made. I think it's a good fit for me, and I'm excited for the next couple of years.